Hey, Crystal, how are you doing today?
Well, it's a different day, but the same existence.
Mm.
How are you doing today?
Steady as a gentle breeze before the sail catches the wind.
Ooh, poetry!
Yes.
I'm your host, Crystal.
And I'm Kaylnn.
And we're doing just fine.
Well, guys, we've come to the end of this limited series season.
Woo! Very limited series.
Very limited series. Although I would say we did have a good amount of guests.
Yeah, I think it's a lot more than what I expected, at least.
Right. Same. Yeah. And we're so happy that you guys decided to stick around if you're watching this.
Yes, all 10 of you.
Yes.
Thank you. What did you like about this season? Or what didn't you like at the same time?
I liked that we had guests.
Right.
I liked that I have a mic.
Oh, right. There's so much power with the mic.
I know. How fun.
Mm.
What I didn't like, I'm not sure yet. I don't have anything that of course there's always things that I feel like we could do better, but I don't hate anything necessarily. Yeah. What about you?
Not hate. I think it's just more like improvement. I think, okay, just to clarify for us as well and for producers and our audience, we did kind of start this podcast on kind of a whim.
Right.
I mean, it's been in talks for years, but we just all of a sudden said, let's just do it.
Right.
So then we did it, right? But I think with that, with the improvement of it comes with maybe just scheduling ahead of time would probably be the only improvement that I have. This is from host perspective, okay? I don't care what the audience says. For our perspective, that's it.
That's it. Just that.
That's it. I like the guests that we had too. I like the concept of guests too. So that was fun.
Yeah. I was a little nervous because I was like, oh, is this podcast just going to be like guest heavy? And if we don't have guests, will we be able to have a podcast?
Right.
And I mean,
we could if it's anime.
Right. Which we did have an anime filler episode.
Right.
So as you guys can see, if we don't have guests, we're just going to talk about anime. Right.
That's literally what we talk about every time we meet. There's something new all the time, so you can't not talk about anime. I don't understand. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Okay, actually listening to that episode, I was like, we probably could have been better informed about certain characters' names because we're just on it. We're just yapping at that point. Right.
This is live action of how our conversations work.
Right. It's like the one take sessions.
It basically was one take.
It's just a day in the life
of weebs.
Tabitha.
I'm a weeb, whatever.
Yeah, we know.
Right.
Okay, so I guess let's talk about if you have some favorite moments with guests or if there was specific lessons that you feel like you learned or just anything.
So what I learned was deeper about our friends. I feel at some level we knew everything, you know?
Yeah.
But to hear the story from chronological order from beginning to end was a different experience rather than being there live in action, you know? Because we only got sporadic information.
Right.
But to hear it from beginning to end, I think was a different experience. And it felt more... yeah, it just felt deeper.
Yeah. I mean, it literally takes me back to when we were with Kaylnn, when Kaylnn was here. And then she brought up oh yeah, was doing my application for her grad school application like super last minute. And then I was like, wait, I was there. And then like after that, like obviously I followed her journey. Like we're still with each other.
Right.
She is with us.
Oh, she's alive. Don't worry. She's here. She's just working.
She's kicking.
Yeah, she's kicking. She's just working.
But like, and of course, like we were there like whenever she kind of came and like wanted to talk about things that were going on in school. Yeah. But then like, I guess to hear it in one go was like, oh, yeah. Yeah. That's kind of,
Right. It's more like, it's the kind of thing that you would tell, I don't know, like not strangers, but like people that you just met.
Yes.
Like your lore, right? But to realize that we were part of the lore was just like a different perspective that like I just didn't pay attention to until we had guests. Yeah. So that was really interesting.
Yeah, I feel like that's fun because then we get to tell everybody else about them.
Right. Oh, well, we don't have to. They can just
You're right.
Subscribe, like and comment. We'll just lead them there. We have links.
That's real.
Yeah.
Okay. What are other lessons you feel like you've learned from any of our guests? Let's see. Our next guest after Kaylnn was Andrew.
Our producer.
Our producer, Andrew.
Woo.
Andrew, do you want to come in for a second?
Yeah. Do you want to say what you
learned? Yeah, what you learned. Oh, okay. What did you learn, Andrew? Whether it's from your episode or any of our guests,
pre-episodes.
Man, I had all that time to think, and I didn't think of anything. Oh, actually, wait. I did learn a lot about video editing, audio editing. Like I kind of knew a little bits and pieces of it, just like through life, but having an actual like project to actually do these things consistently over like 2 months, it really helps one to learn how to do these things.
Right. Practice.
Yes. Constant practice. I mean, you both edited a little bit too.
Right in the beginning. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, no. I think we're also learning too. I think more than anything, it makes you realize how much time you need to carve out for things. Because usually, like, you just go. But, like, things like this, like, you really need to be scheduled.
Wait, what do you think about how we launched? Like, how quick it was? Or, like
from talking about it?
Like, we recorded December and January. But then we got stuck in scheduling and didn't edit extra episodes until we actually launched.
Right.
What do you think about that? Or I guess both of you.
Right. Personally, I don't have much say because I didn't edit any episode.
I only did the first
one.
two.
I think I did one episode.
I did the guest episode.
One episode.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, you learn as you go, no? Like you can theorize all you want, but you don't actually know what it's like until you put in practice.
Right.
So this was definitely practice.
I mean, honestly, it's pretty good practice because I do have to admit, like, especially when it comes to like audio stuff, I had people reach out to me saying like, wait, how did you guys like do your setup? And I was like, in a living room. And they're like, yeah, but like how? Like, what was your audio like? I'm like,
good.
I don't know. You're gonna have to ask our producer.
Hire him. No, don't. We're gonna gatekeep.
No, hire him.
I'm gonna gatekeep.
Gatekeep Andrew.
I'm gatekeeping Andrew. He's an indie audio producer.
Yeah.
Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you, Andrew. What else? Did anyone else reach out to you? I guess like now that we're kind of talking about like listeners, right? Or going into that route, talking about listeners, did you have any like listener comments or like anybody reach out to you and like comment anything, say anything about our podcast?
Actually, yeah. I think it's funny because I'm not sure why, but we're kind of secretive.
Are we?
Just like a little bit. I think we're still shy about it.
Yeah.
Because the way that like our conversations and our brain work, I think it feels different compared to like, I don't know, other podcasts, right? And I don't know. I think maybe we're just like really shy about it still because we do have like wild conversations, no?
Right.
Every now and then. But whenever it does come up, and I want to say like once every 2 weeks, like I'll just get someone asking me in person, wait, you have a podcast? I kid you not, once every 2 weeks. And I'm like, oh yeah. But I'm not like, oh yeah, like you should listen to it. I just like, yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm still shy about it. But it's like sometimes, and you tell me if you do this too, but sometimes I have to remind myself why we started in the first place. And then I start to feel a little bit more confident.
Yeah.
And so I just have to like quickly turn my brain around, be like, oh yeah, we're doing this because of our mission.
Right. And what is that? Why did we start this podcast if you didn't know?
Oh,
for
right.
our listeners who didn't know.
If none of you guys knew, we started this podcast because we wanted to uplift voices in our community that are doing something different and like to kind of celebrate those people for taking a route that was not common.
Yeah.
For
unexpected.
Us. Yeah, unexpected. So that was really why, I don't know. That's why I felt more confident about it.
Yeah.
But if someone were to ask me again, you had a podcast? I would still shy away. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just an Asian trait. I don't know. I'm just like, I'm going to stay humble.
Do I? Okay. No, I think what was kind of wild was, so the last episode, Jover's episode, it was, so this episode came out during Mother's Day, right? And then I like had posted a story on my flower page about like, I just like took last minute Mother's Day bouquet orders or arrangement orders. And then Jover also, if you didn't watch the last episode, he's a barber hairstylist. But Jover also had like hair products, right? Because he sells hair products at work too. Because again, he's a hairstylist. And then so I was like, oh, like adding these as an option. So it was like, oh, here's selling bouquet arrangements. And then the next story was, oh, adding these on if you wanted to. And then after I posted that, I was like, wait, people are kind of probably going to be like, why is she even like selling this? Like she's a flower page. And like, are these even legit? Because like, why would she be selling this? Because these are like salon brand products, you know? And then so the next episode or the next story, I was like, okay, I'm gonna open it up. And then so I was like, oh, like if you're wondering why I'm selling salon products, it's because my husband is a barber. And we just talked about it in our podcast. And so I shared that podcast and I was like, this is crazy. And at first I was like, you know what? This is a lot of stories. Maybe people won't really like look and listen. The amount of responses I got.
No, see, I'm still shy about it.
They're like, oh my gosh, you do a podcast? Like, I didn't know. I'm like,
You didn't have to know. You didn't have to know. Don't look at me. Don't look at me, please.
Yeah. So that was crazy.
Right. I'm still shy about it. I think no matter where this goes, and not that we were even like our goal in the beginning was to not even, I can say this now because we're small, but like the goal wasn't to monetize, right? It wasn't. It was really to uplift and celebrate voices that we thought needed it. But no matter where this goes, even if, you know, it does get monetized.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. TJ Maxx.
We need to be able to pay off Andrew's equipment.
Yes, this isn't for free, guys. I'll still be shy.
Even if it was monetized, or like even if we could make money. Okay.
Yeah.
See, the thing that makes me a little bit nervous is like, oh, so if this like reaches an audience, right? And honestly, I would say right now, as we mentioned earlier, like our 10 subscribers, 14 subscribers. Well, how many subscribers do we have? 14 subscribers minus 3 of us. So 11 subscribers, which like that's
Actually,
a lot of people.
I don't subscribe on my personal one
Tabitha.
because I wanted to see.
Tabitha. That doesn't mean you don't subscribe.
No, I'll subscribe now.
Okay.
So it's 2 minus 2.
Yeah. So our 12 real subscribers, you know, like that's still a lot of people.
That's a lot for us.
That's more than our friend group.
Right. Our friend group. If anything, like that's literally it.
Our 2 handfuls of friends.
Yeah.
So anyway, so like if it were to get bigger, which obviously I hope it does, because I do feel like, especially in our community, and I'm sure there's other communities out there too that are similar to ours, like people who do things that are, I guess you could say, like not traditional or not expected. Like I think those voices should definitely still have a platform. You know, like I learned a lot from Andrew. I learned a lot from Jover.
Yeah,
you know,
same.
like that's kind of like the types of people that we want to uplift, right? And like we only hope that the future generations feel encouraged to try their own thing rather than just like agreeing with their parents and doing whatever it is their parents want them to do.
Yeah.
That all that aside, my hesitation is like, wait, so like does that mean I have to keep up with my personal Instagram page?
Right. That's okay. To add on to that, right? I had this thought while you were talking about your flower page. So I have a PR page if anyone knows. Okay. So I was going to post, like, I think it was Andrew's episode on my PR page. And then I didn't because I knew that there are different people that were going to react to it and actually watch it. And then I just think, listen, I don't know how to explain this. I'm not ashamed.
Right.
It just feels weird because I think we are the kinds of people who are always behind the camera.
Yeah.
And at least in my personal experience, because I'm a social media manager, I just am not in front.
Yeah.
So to finally not only have our faces in front, but our voices.
Right.
It's just a little.
Yeah. It's just scary because then you're putting yourself out there.
Right. And I'm thin-skinned. Like.
As am I. I do have to say.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got 2 thin-skinned, shy people in front of a camera and a mic. What do you expect from me? Like I don't understand.
Like, we still want to do this. It's just.
I know.
That's literally it. Like, the last time I posted on my personal Instagram page, other than stories and my close friends list, was on your birthday last year.
Oh my gosh,
you know?
it's been that long.
It's been that long. And then the craziest thing was this year, I was like, I'm a post. And it was also on her birthday. And I was like, I can't post because then I'm going to have 2 consecutive of her birthday. Like, it just doesn't work. You know what I mean?
The clock is ticking for me to unfollow you.
Stop. Hey, I still post on my stories.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, my close friends list is pretty fun.
Oh, yeah, I watch those.
See, that's where I feel like I could just, like...
Be you.
Be me.
Right.
I'm like, man, if only I could do this, like...
On your public? Oh, because you're public too. I forgot.
I'm public.
Oh, I am not.
Yeah.
No, be careful what you like. Just be careful about the things that you like. Yeah. I forgot about that.
Right. Sure. Except when I send stuff to you that I didn't like, I just want you to see. You respond with, I liked it.
Listen, I'm private. I'm proud of it. People, I expressed this to my PRSSA club members. I was like, we were talking about like how things have changed, right? From being whatever, like a normal student, to being like a public face for your school.
Mm-hmm.
And we all agree that we're all, no, I guess not all of us. Some of us are very careful about the things that we like and where we like it.
Right.
So I can't do anything. I cannot go public anymore. Like, I cannot consider ever going public anymore because the backlog of things that I've liked.
You make it seem like the stuff you've liked is like
incriminating.
Right. It's not.
It's not incriminating. I think it would do a lot of damage to my reputation.
Right.
How little it is. But like, if I were to climb a theoretical ladder, I don't want them to be like, oh, why did she like... I'm just a girl. This needs to be cut. No, we need to cut that. This is too insensitive. You have to cut this, okay? This is insensitive. We can't talk about it.
Let's put that behind a paywall.
Okay, yeah, that has to be behind a paywall. There's no way. We got carried away. You see what I mean? This is just how we talk.
This is the stuff. This is why.
Right. This is just how we talk. This is how all of our conversations go, okay?
Okay. Okay, so let's go back to things we learned and things we learned. So what else did this podcast teach you about listening, dreaming, choosing your own path? From any of our guests, or just like as we kind of went through this journey.
You want to answer first?
Not really.
Okay, well, listen, I can yap all day, okay? So what I learned is that ever since starting this, we are people that actually do a lot more than what we give ourselves credit for. I think because in today's society, there is like this pressure to do more and to be someone. It's easy to feel like we aren't doing enough. And I think, at least in my preference or in my peripheral vision, is that I feel this way because I'm a woman and anything I do never felt enough. But as we talk to like all of our guests who had dreams, who didn't have dreams, like everyone just mixed, I think it just made me realize that everyone is just on their own time. Everyone's on their own pace. And I think when you work enough, not like work hard, when you work enough, like things will come into fruition, is what I learned from everyone. So I'm working on that. Is what I learned.
I think something I learned is that while we always say that we hate hustle culture,
I hate hustle culture.
And I know you just like literally talked about like how the world and society expects us to continue to keep going and stuff. But while we might not like it, doing this podcast kind of shows that
we're hustlers.
Do, yeah.
I know. See,
it's like it's so conflicting.
It is. It's that whole quote again. You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. We are the villains.
We've become villains at this point.
We've become villains. So, I mean, you really can't do anything but be part of the rat race.
Right.
So, but at least, I don't know, the semblance of hope that I have from this is that we do it on our own accord rather than buying into, I don't know, becoming a nurse. It's a scam!
Tabitha!
It's a scam!
Wow. We're just putting everything out there.
Right.
Speaking of being a nurse, so one of the viewers had like, after Kaylynn's episode, I guess like had let her know like, oh my gosh, like she's also a nurse. And I guess she had expressed like, this is literally how I feel about my job. Like, not that she hates it. She's just like, I'm just a nurse. And then that's it. You know, like I do this like for my job. Like, yes, I love it a lot. And like, I'm grateful that I'm, you know, able to like serve people and like help people and all of that stuff. But it's like, this isn't necessarily like the thing that I'm passionate about. And like, like, I feel like, yes, in this community, like that's probably expected given that a lot of us and a lot of people in general kind of just, you know, follow the road or the path that was given to them or like asked them to take. But like, I'm also like, oh, I wonder if this person realized that this is how they felt about their job. Or like, I wonder if like other people realize that this is how they've always felt, you know, like it's not that they hate it. It's just that like, this is kind of just what I'm doing to get by because that's all there was. And then like, of course they're doing other things to like fulfill their life. But it's like, yeah, like their work isn't
their
passion. And that's okay.
Yeah, and that's fine.
And I think that's okay too. Yeah. Like, Andrew, is your work your passion? No. But you do enjoy it to an extent. Yeah.
I think, I mean, and honestly, I could be contradicting ourselves at this point. Okay. But listen, we're just having an open conversation at this point. Like, it's a luxury to pursue a passion. Like, not everyone can do it. And I mean, I just feel fortunate enough to have even an iota of a pursuit in it. Yeah. But yeah, it's not easy. And disclaimer, we are not putting down nurses, okay? I love my nurses. I love my mom. I love my sister. I love my grandma. I love my aunties. I love my uncles. Okay? It's not to put anyone down. It's just more because we're in such close proximity. You get to see what the actual work entails and how much shit that they have to go through. Yeah. And it's just like, I could never. Remember, thin skinned.
I could never.
I'm either crying or fighting.
Right.
I don't know. Okay, so I just think they're heroes without capes, and I'm not a hero. So I'm just a bystander.
Right. Literally, I am a bystander.
No, literally. Yeah. I'm a pedestrian. Right. What can I say?
We were on a trip in Canada. And we got to wrap this up. We're going to wrap this up soon, guys. Yeah. Because I got to go. We were on a trip to Canada, okay? And listen, there was a man. We were walking at a park. Oh, what a beautiful day.
It was a beautiful day.
It was a beautiful day. Beautiful it was a cold, beautiful day, beautiful park, beautiful environment. Amazing. All of a sudden, this man who is walking with his wife, an old man, falls on his face, like face plants on the floor and starts bleeding, okay? Our friend Andre Nurse, God bless him, oh my God, went over there to help. And like, I don't know who else was there.
It was like another couple, a Canadian couple, and then our friend's wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just them.
It was just them. And then like they went there to help him. And literally me and Tabitha, we just sat back and noticed that they only have black squirrels in Canada for like the entire hour.
Okay, wait. Also, can we disclaimer as well? It's not like we didn't want to help, okay? At that point, you got to leave it to the nurses. Yeah, you got to leave it to the healthcare workers.
We would have been an hindrance.
Yes.
I would have had like an anxiety attack if I didn't already have anxiety looking at that. Like I couldn't even look at the poor man.
No, he was bleeding from like the bridge of his nose. Like he was just bleeding profusely. And I can't look at that.
Yeah, no.
Like, I'm sorry, if there's someone better than me that is equipped to help, like, I'm going to let them do it. Right. Okay? But we could not do that. We cannot be those people. And then the rest of our group went to every end of the corner to flag down the ambulance that we called like 40 minutes earlier.
It was kind of crazy, guys.
It was, Canada, I love you.
Listen, healthcare for all, but
you can't word it like.
Oh, my bad. How do I say it?
You have to say universal healthcare is a little bit more complex than what we originally thought.
Right.
Which is the lesson that we learned, right?
in Canada.
While
we were looking at black squirrels.
Right. And why were we looking at black squirrels? Because there was a lot around us, okay?
Yeah, there were so many.
We were so many. We were just confused why were there... I've never seen a black squirrel.
Yeah. Apparently it's because like it's cold up there.
Mhm.
So, I don't know. But
The more north you go, the more animals' skin is darker.
so that they can like absorb sun or something.
Absorb
I don't
heat.
know.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I don't know. If you actually have like a real good solid scientific explanation, like please feel free to comment.
yeah. But say it nicely because remember,
We're thin-skinned. But anyway, so to kind of conclude that, right?
Right.
We're just not fit for health.
No, honestly. And you know what? You don't want us to be in healthcare.
I don't think
Okay,
you want
we
us
are
to.
your floral designer, and I am your, I don't know, I'll just talk to you. Like,
She'll put a good name to your face. She'll put
Right.
a good story to your name.
right, I'll be your publicist.
Yeah.
But that's all I can offer you.
No, that's literally it. Like, so anyway, God bless all of y'all who
Mhm.
work in healthcare and did, in fact, take the route that your parents wanted you to go to.
At least you're stable, right?
right.
Financially.
Right.
I don't know about,
Mentally.
I don't know about this part. You know what I'm saying?
I hope you have some type of escape.
Yeah. Like, yeah. As long as you're not hurting anyone, like, you do you.
Right.
You do you,
Please
boo.
don't do that.
Right.
My gosh. Oh gosh. I don't want to continue this specific conversation. Okay. Speaking of people who went the traditional route, how fun would it be next season? If we have one.
Teaser.
If we were to have like, obviously we would still continue this like putting uplifting like stories or people who took a creative route. But then like how fun would it be if we like had somebody who like tried a creative route and then decided to take the nursing
to go
route.
back. Right.
Wouldn't that kind of be fun?
That'd be really funny. Yeah, I feel like our listeners, all 10 of you, would love that, right?
Yeah, right. So maybe that's what we'll talk about if we
Mhm.
have a season 2.
I mean, if you want a season 2, please let us know.
Yeah. Ooh, you know who else would be so fun? So right now we have a lot of friends that are like, yes, still working as like nurses or healthcare or whatever, but they're also pursuing their passions and like, pursuing other like side businesses. I think that might be a fun one because then that's like kind of showing that like, yeah, you could kind of still get both.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you don't have to like
You can
just
be
be working.
fulfilled in
Right.
both.
Yeah. So that'll be a fun one. But yeah, do you think that would be fun for season 2? Should we even have a season 2?
Right. Yeah, let us know in the comments below or in personal. Tell us personally.
Yeah.
Or it doesn't matter because we're gonna have one. I'm so sorry. Not that your opinion doesn't matter, but we have so much more we want to show you guys.
We do.
But I guess just let us know how excited you are.
Yeah, because we're actually kind of excited for this.
Yeah. Now that after this practice...
How is this practice when we went through a whole season?
After honing our skills this season,
yes,
we believe that season 2 will be a step up.
Yes.
So if you already enjoyed this season, you are definitely going to enjoy the next one.
Yeah. Next season will be fun too.
Next season will be great.
It'll be great. But in the meantime, do you have any creative plans or projects that maybe our listeners or viewers can like
look forward to?
Oh,
our filler episodes? Sorry, not in that way. Oh my gosh, I'm thinking anime terms. Our filler arc.
This is a filler arc.
This is our filler arc. What do I have planned for filler arc?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do we want to mention Celestial? Or did you want to mention?
I don't know.
Hopefully we do. I mean, not hopefully. We will. We will do another celestial encounter dinner.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
If you don't know what Celestial Encounters is, you should just watch the first episode.
Yeah. We're not gonna fill you in again, okay? Remember, we're shy.
Just search up Celestial Encounters. Honestly, it's a dinner. It's not me explaining it to you.
Yeah.
It's a supper club.
It's a supper club.
It's a women's supper
Just
club.
look it up. Just DM
Yeah.
us if you have questions.
Like, we'd really love to have you.
Yeah, it'd be great. Other than that, creatively, I don't really have much going on. I think if anything, I'm going to Japan. So not creatively, but that's what I'm going to be doing on our time off.
Yes.
What are you going to be doing?
Aside from planning Celestial as well, I have a lot of flower projects. Like, I have a lot of collaborations.
Money!
And
Money!
wedding! Mula, 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 mula.
Bread! Roti!
There's only so much of that.
This is to fund the New York trips.
Yeah. Yeah. Guys, nobody told me starting a business was going to be expensive.
It's so expensive. I feel you. With time, financial, personal, yeah, it's a lot.
Mentally up here, there's so much.
Right. Oh,
there's so much.
You know the tumbleweed?
Yeah, that's legit. It just keeps getting bigger.
No,
that's the snowball. Yeah, right.
It's okay. It's not English. Is not our first
English
language.
is not my first language. English, what's that?
Right. No, my brain is a tumbleweed. Is what I meant to say.
Oh,
like in the Western movies. Yeah.
Wait.
I like that yours is filled with ideas and inspiration and goals, and I'm just literally one tumbleweed.
That's what she says.
No, it's just
right. Right.
I have nothing here right now.
Well, you have your Japan trip coming up. I feel like that's pretty big enough.
Yeah.
How long are you there for?
I think 3 weeks.
Oh my gosh, girl, that's a long time.
Yeah, I'm there for 3 weeks. I'm there alone for 5 days.
Ooh.
I know. It's scary.
That's kind of scary, but I hear it's like a pretty safe place to be, so.
Good.
As long as you don't go to like the weird areas. I mean, generally speaking, girl, oh my God.
I want to go to the muscle cafes.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
I want to go to a muscle cafe so bad.
And here she is talking about be careful of what you like on Instagram as you tell the whole world, all of our listeners.
This is about cultural experience. In order to know a culture, you have to dive in, okay? And as a certified former lifeguard,
right?
Dive in if you know how to swim. I already know how to swim, so it's fine.
Good.
All I need to do is dive.
Yeah.
Perfect.
As you should. You know, dive into the deep end.
Thank
you. It's taken us 7 episodes.
Right. Okay. Well, I love that for you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's really it for now.
Right.
This is kind of our farewell for now.
Mm-hmm. This is our sign off. This is kind of bittersweet.
I know, because we finished the first season, our first limited series.
Right.
And then we'll have a second season of the limited series.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be great. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for your support.
Don't forget to stay connected with us on Instagram.
Yes.
We'll be posting stuff. There was this one time a few weeks ago we went to see the Attack on Titan. And then we still haven't sent the video, or we haven't posted the thing about Andrew being a weeb. Him being a nerd.
Right.
Yeah, we have a lot of content
for anime. No, I'm just kidding.
We
just have a lot of content. If you guys like what we say, the things that we talk about, feel free to join.
No, seriously,
Like,
just like let us know.
us.
Like
Yeah.
if you have an idea of like a filler episode, it doesn't need to be an anime filler episode, but like
Yeah.
a fun filler episode,
Mhm. If you want us to talk about a topic,
we will.
we will. Like we'll do our little tippy tappy on the keyboard,
Mhm,
and we'll
mhm.
find things to talk about because we can. We can. I think one time we talked about I don't even know what. Right.
Which time?
I don't know.
Right.
We talk a lot. Like there's one time we just talked about blood.
Oh my god.
But like we had like a 45-minute conversation about it. Why? Anyways.
Okay, so
Anyways.
stay connected, guys.
Mhm.
And for all of y'all who's still figuring it out, it's fine because we are too.
Yes, you don't have to have a fully developed brain and have everything figured out because look at us.
You know what? We're still doing just fine anyway.
We're doing just fine.
and I'm sure you are too, hopefully.
Remember this, folks. Life is not a checklist. Go live it.
And don't forget,
Right. Great advice.
just why not? So,
Right. All right. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Tell your friends. Maybe. And again, I'm Crystal.
and I'm Kaylnn.
And we're doing just fine.
Bye.